Hello and welcome to Yoga by Campy. I'm Campy. Thank you for joining me as I travel around with my trusty mat. Today I'm in Penang in Malaysia, and this is going to be a yoga class to open the heart. So all you need is space for your mat, some comfortable clothes, a block if you have it, don't worry if not, and then we can begin. So, like I said, if you do have a yoga block, great. If not, you can use a book or a couple of books. It's just to enhance some of the movements we're going to do, but you can also do it without, so don't worry. A block, some sort of book. Make sure the books aren't too heavy though, because this is a foam block and it's actually quite light. So yeah, improvise. We're going to be doing a class to open the heart space. So I think this physically is a space we often close down because we're often on our devices, collapsing in this upper part of the chest. We want to physically leave enough space for the rib cage to expand so we can breathe, for the shoulders to get back into the right place, for the neck to not take too much strain by holding the weight of the head. So realigning, opening the heart space physically is a great thing for the body and the nervous system. But also, if we think metaphorically or emotionally, moving through life with an open heart, I would say is a very positive way of moving through each day. So whatever that means to you, an open heart in terms of love, more expressive, or kindness, or I suppose open to the world and the possibilities of each moment, rather than attaching yourself to the past or possibly the future. So we are just going to take a moment to sit in or kneel in a comfortable position, just a position where you can keep the spine nice and upright, engaging your sthira and your sukha, your ease, but also your engagement in your body. Gently close the eyes down, allow the hands to rest in the lap or wherever you choose for them to rest. And take your attention into your heart space. So find what resonates for you. What does it mean for you to have a more open heart? If you could distill that into some sort of sentence or intention, great. It's just for you in your own private space now. And find a focal point for that. I suggest around the heart space, in the middle of the chest, and see if you can see that as some sort of light, possibly. With every inhale, maybe the light expands more, so you feel it more. At the heart of yoga, it is about stilling the mind, the fluctuations of the mind. And the purpose of that is so that we can unite the mind with the body and the soul. Often the mind runs off in different directions. It likes to time travel. The body always has to be present. So uniting the two is really the core of yoga, the heart of yoga. We move the body in order to get back into the body. We do breathing practice in order to get back into the breath, back into the present moment. Really, that's the main intention. So just take one more deep breath in. Expand that inner light. And as you exhale, slowly open the eyes. Let's just seal our hands in front of our chest, touch the thumbs to the heart space, and seal that intention, that thought for yourself. See if you can move through this practice with that. Okay, so we're going to open this space here by stretching out the chest, but also using the back muscles, engaging them. Their back muscles are often not quite as strong because we're often collapsing here. Engaging them as much as possible will help to open the chest. So it's two things, stretching but also strengthening. So coming to the back of the mat, big toes touching at the very back of the mat, knees as wide as the mat. Sit down, sit bones towards the heels, and just reach the arms forwards, and then allow the upper trunk of the body to melt down in that space in between the thighs. So just clock where your body allows you to get to this morning. Sorry, not this morning, right now. Could be the morning for you, but it could also be the afternoon, the evening. Letting the rib cage melt in between the thighs. Maybe the forehead comes to the mat. Maybe the chin comes to the mat and you look between the hands. Keep pulling your sit bones back and reaching the tips of the fingers forwards to create as much space down the upper back part of the body. You're going to take the right hand off on a diagonal, so it'll come off the mat. Place the left hand on top, glue the two together, then pull the left sit bone all the way back so you get a stretch from the left lowest part of the spine all the way up the side body. We're then going to take the left arm underneath the right, thread it under, palm facing up so the shoulder goes down towards the mat. Push your right arm down towards your left, go for the stretch across the upper back of the body. Now put the right hand on top of the left in a prayer position, push the two together so you can just twist and look up to the sky or the ceiling. Twisting up through the trunk of the body. Release the tension there. Take the right arm back off on that diagonal. Unthread the left arm. Now take the left arm straight off in a diagonal here. And we'll come to a child's pose here. So prayer position, big wide arms. See how that feels different. Maybe you have a bit more space. Take the right hand on top of the left hand now. Same thing, glue them together. Pull that right sit bone back so you create space down the right side of the body. All the way from the sit bone, up the side body, through the rib cage, under the armpit. Now thread the right arm under the left, back of the arm comes down. You push the back of the right shoulder towards the mat, push the left arm towards the right. Create a stretch in the upper back. Put the left hand on top of the right now, prayer position. Push down and twist to look over, up to the sky or ceiling. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Put that left hand back on that diagonal. I can see where my handprint is, so it's easy for me to find the diagonal. And now take the right arm forwards to the front of the mat. Join the left arm, shoulder width apart, and come back to your child's pose, your prayer position. See if any more of the upper body can touch the mat or melt towards the mat. Place the forehead down. From here, palms together in prayer position. So you've got the blades of the hands touching the mat. Bring the elbows as close to the head as possible. Then you're going to send a prayer up behind the head. So push down into the elbows. You should feel a nice stretch under the armpits into the lats. Put the blades of the hands back down. Now you're going to bring the chest bone, your sternum, towards the thumbs. So that means you engage in the glutes in the lower body. Bring the torso up, forwards, touch it to the thumbs, then all the way back. When we get back, forehead down, lift the prayer up behind the head again. We'll repeat that, so send the hands down, sternum to thumbs, all the way back. Prayer behind the head. One more time, prayer down. Sternum to thumbs, all the way back, and send a prayer up above yourself. Put the hands back down, spread, shoulder width apart. Just lift yourself up onto the knees a bit more, bring the knees in so they're hip width apart, and we're going to sit back down onto the heels. Let the forehead come to the mat, take the hands behind you, palms up. Just release everything into the mat here. Rounding in the back. Put the hands either side of the head so you can see your hands if you look down on diagonal corners. Now we're going to rock onto the top of the head. Stretching down the back of the neck, supporting into the hands, so push down into the hands so there's not too much weight into the head, but find a point where you can stretch the back of your neck. And then come back down, take the hands forwards, walk your fingers all the way to the front of the mat, keep the legs where they are, lifting that tailbone, melt the chest space down for a puppy pose. So trying to get your chest and your chin towards the mat, engage into the arms, make sure you active arms here, melt down, lift the tailbone, enjoy the back bend, then tuck the tailbone under. We're going to undulate all the way up through the spine till the thighs come down to the mat, and then the elbows come down to the mat, and we get to sphinx pose. So elbows under shoulders, elbows shoulder width apart as well. Spread your hands, push down to the elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades together, try and pull your chest through. So trying to slide your body through that gap in the arms. You should feel a nice stretch in the abdominal area in the front of the body. If you want a deeper stretch, keep the hands where they are, just spread the fingers, push down into the palms, lengthen the arms towards straight arms, just to the point where you feel a deeper stretch in your abdominal area. Make sure those shoulders don't come up towards the ears. Keep squeezing them together. Lower back down. Take the torso all the way down. Hands under shoulders. Push up and back to a tabletop. Bring the knees into the middle of the mat. Stay this way down your mat. I'm just going to rotate so you can see me more easily. I also didn't think about putting my hands off the mat and bringing sand onto the mat, so I'm going to be covered by the end of this class, which is fine. So, kneeling position here. So you want to have your heels on the squishy part of your bottom, so the sit bones are going in the middle. If it's not comfortable for you, sit in a cross-leg position. You can do the same stretches. So from here, take your left arm over your right. Give yourself a nice hug. Stretch out into the upper back and head rolls in one direction. And the other direction. Come back to center. Release the arms wide. Engage those shoulder blades. Here, if you have a block or book, just grab it. We're going to lift it in front of ourselves, all the way up above the head. So send those shoulders down, away from the ears. Really squeezing that block, pushing it up as you send the shoulders down. From here, take it into your right hand to a cactus. Then take it behind you. Both hands push it away from you. Lift the chest, look up to the sky or ceiling. Into your left hand now, back to cactus. Then place it on top of the head. Find the alignment and then push it straight up. Keep those shoulders coming down. From here, we're going to sit over onto the right. So one of the heels will go in between the gap of the sit bones so you can sit to the side. Now from here, release the left arm. Reach that block up and over with the right arm. If you're in a seated position, you're just doing the same with cross-legged. If you have no block, you're just doing the same with no block. Really opening up all the way up through the side body. Keep sending that shoulder back so we're not rolling over here. Send it back. One more deep breath. Next inhale, come up through center. Place your left hand on the outside of the right knee and send the block all the way back. So try and place it on the floor, then rotate that shoulder back. Twist over that right shoulder. Bring the block back through center. Just place it down in front of you. Take your right arm over your left, give yourself a hug. You can even pat yourself on the back here, you're doing really well so far. Head rolls in one direction. And the other direction. Release the arms to a T, nice and wide. Engage those shoulder blades, open that chest space. And again, grab your block if you'd like. If you have, lift it up above yourself. So pull the sternum through. Send the shoulders away from the ears. My shoulders always creep up. From here, cactus, take it into your left hand. Squeeze the shoulder blades, send the elbows back. Then all the way behind you into both hands, push the block away from you as you open the chest and look up. Take it into the right hand now. Cactus again. Squeeze those shoulder blades. The more we engage those shoulder blades, the more this chest can open, this heart space. Then place the block on top of your head. Find the alignment just to push it straight up, shoulders down, block up. We're going to sit across to your left if you're kneeling. If you're sat down, you're just going to take the block into the left hand. We'll all take the block into the left hand. Bring that right hand down and lift the left hand up and over. Stretching down the side body. You can even look up towards where the block is. Coming up through center. Realign yourself. Right hand on the left leg, twist over to the left. So place the block down, keep hold onto it, and twist over to the left shoulder. Opening up through the spine and the trunk. Come back through center. So you should be facing this direction here. We're going to now take a nice stretch. We'll take a nice stretch now because all the other stretches have not been very nice. This one will be very nice. So placing the block at the top of the mat. If you don't have a block, you're just going to imagine you have a block and place your hands at the top of the mat here, so closer than the shoulder width apart. If you have a book, be careful of the book, of course. You don't want to collapse the book. Take your knees back to the point where you can melt that chest space down towards a puppy pose. This will allow a bit more space in that chest. If we let the rib cage be heavy, we can open up a bit more and come up. We'll just do one side at a time now. So glue your left hand to the block, place your right hand down, pull that left sit bone back, stretch underneath the armpit. So you might get a slight twist in the shoulders, but keep trying to realign them, move through these motions. 2 points to release a bit more. Push down to the right hand, bring the left hand back, right hand glued to the block or just the mat, and pull back, melting down, stretching the side body under the armpit into that pec as it joins into the shoulder. Just move around a bit, find even more little bits of release. Push down to the left hand, come up through center. Take the hands to the front of the mat, either side of the block or book. Let the lower body connect with the floor. We'll come back to a sphinx pose. So this is a heart opener. Roll those shoulders back, push down to the elbows, pull through. And then slowly lower the chest down. So grab your block or book, or without, if you don't have one. Push the block up above yourself. Bit like Superman. Lift it as high as you can. Take it into the right hand for a cactus. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift the upper back. Take it behind you, both hands. Push it away. See if you can lift the upper body up a bit more. Try and keep the upper body where it is as you take it into the left hand for cactus. Then place it on top of the head and push it up above you as much as you can. Just place it back down. Release for a moment. We'll do the other side. So lifting the upper body up with the arms stretched out, blocking your hands. Take it to the left for a cactus. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Behind you. Push it away. You'll see that allows the body to come up a bit higher. Try and keep the body where it is as you take it into the right hand for a cactus. Place on top of the head. Push it away. And lower the block down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Push up and back to child's pose. Just moving side to side, releasing in the lower back. Coming forwards again, onto the torso. Cactus arms out to the side. From here, we're going to keep your left hand in a cactus position, bring the right hand under the shoulder and push down to the right hand to lift, so lengthen the right hand as much as possible. You'll feel a stretch into the left pec, left shoulder. Lower that down, right hand cactus, left hand in, push down, stretching into the right shoulder and pec area. Come back to center, hands under hips. Come to a tabletop position. So find your alignment to start with. We'll thread a couple of needles. So float the right arm up. Open the chest as much as you can. Thread the right arm underneath the left. Get down onto the right shoulder, right side of the head. From here, prayer hands. Push down into your prayer hands just to open a tiny bit more. Then release the hands, send the left hand up. Find a bind, so either on the lower back or upper thigh on the right. Roll the left shoulder back, balancing in the right shoulder, arm, head area. If you want a challenge, tuck the left toes under, extend the leg and twist a bit further. Replace the knee, release the arm, float it all the way back, push down to the left arm, unthread the needle all the way up and place it down. Bring your right knee in between your hands, lunge forwards, grab the block, lift the block above yourself so it's above the head. Keep lunging forwards, keep pulling your right hip back as you send the left forwards, shoulders away from ears. In your right hand, come to cactus. Lift the sternum so we come into more of a back bend. Keeping the upper body where it is, send the block behind you. Grab it in two hands, push it away. See if that allows you to open your chest space even more. Release it into the left hand, stay in the back bend, cactus arms. Keep the upper body where it is, place the block on top of your head, then push it away in this position. Then realign your head over your heart, over your pelvis. Place the block down, hands frame the foot, slide that foot back. Do the other side, so float your left arm up to thread the needle. Enjoy that twist before we thread underneath. Left shoulder down, left side of the head down. Right hand on top of left in prayer to start with. Push the two together. You might find that opens up in the lower back. Then float the right arm up. Find your bind. Lower back, roll the shoulder back. Or upper thigh, roll the shoulder back. If you want a challenge, tuck the right toes under, extend the leg. You have a bit more space when you do that. Use it to stretch the body out. Knee comes down, release the arm, float it all the way back to the side of the head. Push down, unthread the needle, and float your hand back. Step your left foot forwards in between your hands. Find your low lunge legs. So pulling this left sit bone back, sending the right hip flexor forwards. Grab your block or book or nothing. Float it up above you. Shoulders away from ears, Michael. From here, cactus into the left hand. Lift the sternum. Send it behind you. Push the block away. Find a bit more space. Keep the upper back where it is. Take the block into the right hand for cactus. Then place it on top of the head in both hands. Push away from you. Realign head over heart, over pelvis. Place the block down. Hands frame the foot. Come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Up to down dog. Just walk through your dog. Release down the back of the legs. Find a stable dog. 3 steady breaths here. Opening up the back of the legs. Possibly into the lower back. Lift the tailbone. So from here, two options. We're coming to a wild thing or a modified wild thing. So if you're coming to a wild thing from here, we're going to float the right leg up, bend the heel to the bum, lift the knee, then send that foot all the way off the side of the mat till we find the mat, and we can push into the glutes, open the pelvis, come to a wild thing. If you'd like a modified version, from all fours, do the same thing. Heel, lift the knee up, send that foot till it comes off the mat. When we get here, pivot on this knee so the feet join, or almost join, so we come to like a diamond position, and we can open up into a back bend here. So again, regular wild thing, lift the leg, send it off, push up. Wherever you are, pivot the body, place both hands down, bring the leg back. We'll all join in down dog, walk through your dog. Other side. So modified, knees down, lift the left leg, heel to bum. Lift the knee, send the foot off, pivot on that back foot, right leg, and then lift up and over. Or regular, float the leg up, bend the knee, lift up, off to the side, find the floor, and then open up into your back bend. Take your hand back to the mat, reverse everything back to the way you came. We'll all meet in down dog, walk through your dog. Inhale, we're going to lower the knees down, arch the spine. Exhale, we're going to lower the chest and chin down. Inhale, pull that through to a cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push back and up, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, lower the knees, arch the spine. Exhale, lower chest and chin. Inhale, pull through, cobra. Exhale, lower the chest, push up and back, downward facing dog. Two more like that if you'd like. If you'd like more of a challenge for the vinyasa, you're gonna inhale, come to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Come to the front of the mat. Generous bend in the knees. Let the torso be heavy, bouncing into the legs. Working from side to side. Extend the legs. Let the hands find the floor or the shins of the calves. Fold over. Inhale, come to a flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach for that block. Put it on top of your head. In this flat back position, you can have a bend in the knees if you need. Send the block above yourself. Use your shoulder strength. Into the right hand for a cactus. Behind yourself, push up. Fold over. Lift the torso flat back. Cactus in the left hand. On top of the head. Push away. And other side. Bring it into your left hand cactus. Behind yourself. Push it up behind yourself, so fold over. Lift the torso back up, flat back. Cactus into the right hand, on top of the head, push away, and fold over, place that block back down. Hands either side of the feet, step them back, lower the knees, arch the spine, lower the chest and chin, pull through, cobra, and back to child's pose. Let it all go. So since we've opened the chest space, warmed up the back, one last pose here. So coming on to your back, have options here for your bridge. So starting on your back, hips, knees and heels in alignment. Just reach down, touch the tips of your fingers to the back of your heels. Then allow the hands to rest by the side of the body. Just engage your pelvic floor, tuck the tailbone, lift the tail ever so slightly and let that undulate and lift the rest of the spine, vertebra disc, all the way off. So this is a back bend. If this is enough for you, just stay here. You have options of interlocking your fingers, coming up into the shoulders ever so slightly, pushing the hips up even more. You have another option of binding with the ankles, pushing up, come up onto the shoulders again, increase the back bend. Two more options. So if you'd like, come up into bridge, hands by the shoulders, fingers facing towards the shoulders, push down into the hands just to come up onto the top of the head for preparing for a wheel. If you want to come to a wheel, push down into the hands, lift the body off, push down to your legs, try and aim towards straightening your legs so the chest comes in between the hands. Take one more deep breath. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Replace the spine wherever you are. Replace the spine all the way back down to the mat. Hug your knees to your chest and rock from side to side. Release the legs. Send them out long. Make sure you're fully on your mat. Final resting posture, Shavasana. Open the palms to the sky or ceiling. Let the hips fall open, legs fall open. If you can hear the waves, imagine a wave passing through your body from the top of your head all the way to your feet, taking any tension with it, so scanning the body. I hold it in the jaw and the eyes, at the back of the tongue. So just let go. Let go. Stay in this position if time allows you. Just take your attention back into your intention or your thought at the start of the class, in your heart space, opening up your heart, what that means to you. How can you act on that? How can your thoughts, your speech and your actions align with that open heart? Thank you for sharing this time with me, but more importantly, thank yourself for creating this time to take care of yourself at this part of the day. I appreciate you choosing this video. I look forward to seeing you again, but until next time, namaste.